Television is, and always has been, a vehicle of illusions, a myriad of smoke and mirrors designed to deceive. Therefore, it should come as no surprise that Dancing on Ice's Stephen Mulhern, just as we suspected, has come out and revealed the truth about that Ricky Hatton punch. And the controversial Katie Hopkins has Holly Willoughby firmly in her sights. More on that later. Yesterday, we spoke of how we believed the moment that former professional boxer Ricky Hatton punched Stephen Mulhern was a pre-planned and staged sketch, and we were right. The ITV skating competition returned on Sunday night, but there was more drama off the ice than on. Ricky left fans in hysterics after he punched Stephen as he made his debut, leaving co-presenter Holly Willoughby apparently gobsmacked. Following the show, a message appeared on Ricky's X account. It said, "Ricky even landing knockout blows on Dancing on Ice. Hope you're okay, Stephen Mulhern." Stephen took the message in good humor and replied, "I'm already starting to bruise." But Stephen later said of the incident, "Ricky is one strong man. I asked him to punch me as a gag, forgetting for a moment that he is a 3-time boxing world champion. And yes, it hurt a lot." So, perhaps that's what you get for trying to pull the wool over everyone's eyes. A good punch in the arm. Good one, Ricky. So why all of the silly antics and jokes during the much-anticipated skating show launch? Well, it was obvious to us that Stephen Mulhern was tasked with taking some of the heat off Holly Willoughby. With his distracting tactics and poor puns, in our opinion, his sole job was the Joker, with the main aim of absorbing some of the pressure and grabbing a few headlines away from Holly, who, let's be honest, has had her fair share of them. However, we fear that is not the end of the fakery. During the show, fans also took to X to issue a plea to ITV to make a key change after complaining about the over-the-top audience reactions on the show. And we have to let you into a little secret about that. But before we do, let's hear what the viewers had to say. Does the audience have to whoop and cheer for every arm movement? FFS, already sick of the over-the-top reactions, one person grumbled. Only 20 minutes into the new series of Dancing on Ice and already the studio audience are beginning to bleep me off. Why do they have to scream every time someone does a moderate move or lift? Why can't they just shut up and enjoy the skating? Another moaned. They really need to mute the audience cheering during the performances. A third said, I purposely turned Dancing on Ice off as the studio audience are always so ridiculously loud. It's a skating show and so unnecessary. Another said, but perhaps some viewers are not familiar with the murky inner world of the goggle box which has infiltrated unsuspecting homes across the nation. Though we cannot say with absolute certainty, we have a pretty good idea about what was going on. We believe that the audience's laughter was pre-recorded. In fact, we hardly got a glimpse of the bums on seats during the show, and it was previously reported that the majority of the venue would be filled by friends and family of the stars and presenters. Not only that, we believe that there was a small delay on the live show, as very often happens, just in case some madman jumps the stage, and with Holly still reeling from an alleged kidnap plot. Perhaps it makes sense. Live TV often is, well, not live, but actually several minutes behind for a myriad of reasons. Yes, it looks like ITV pulled out all the tricks of the trade for Holly Willoughby's big comeback night, ensuring that everything went just so. But despite their efforts, it's been reported that Dancing on Ice viewing figures plummeted to their lowest ever as the 16th series debuted. It's said that the launch drew in 3.6 million viewers, which marks a huge drop from last year, where the opening show saw 4.1 million fans tuning in. Now, think about all of the publicity surrounding Holly Willoughby's then impending big comeback on the show. We believe a large portion of those viewers were simply tuning into Rubberneck to see how drama magnet Holly handled her return to TV. Next week, though, may be an entirely different story. Will the show even reach 3 million viewers? We doubt it. And Holly Willoughby has another problem to navigate, in the form of the controversial Katie Hopkins, who once again is using her social media platform to spread disdain. This time, it's the former This Morning presenter that has irked her. Katie, who appeared in the third series of The Apprentice, before finishing as Celebrity Big Brother's runner-up in 2015, vented over ITV's decision to reinstate Holly on Dancing on Ice, claiming it would have been a legal nightmare for the broadcaster to sack her. Hopkins said in a video, rolling her eyes, at this point, for ITV to get rid of Holly Willoughby would cost the earth. Can you imagine reputational damage? You know, PTSD, all the rest of it. Having to work with Alison Hammond. Katie's rant continued, so instead they put her back on Dancing on Ice. The British public were like, what the F is she doing back? I thought they'd got rid of her. What's she doing? She looks a bit like an ex-wife at a wedding, doesn't she? Kind of desperate and overdressed. Or one of those patients you find staggering around the wrong ward when they've taken too many Prozac. Ouch. But some fans disagree, saying that Holly Willoughby is thriving after witnessing her dazzling appearance on Dancing on Ice. As the show aired, fans took to X to hail Holly's fun persona and praised her chemistry with Stephen. One user gushed, "Stephen and Holly have been amazing. Injected some real fun, weekend light entertainment vibes back into the show." Another agreed, "Holly is thriving without Pip Schofield. I feel like she's able to have fun with Stephen and they just work together. She's also given an opportunity to speak rather than being spoken over constantly like he used to do." A third added, "For the first time in years I've actually enjoyed Dancing on Ice. Stephen and Holly work well together and some of the skaters have real potential." And a fourth declared, "So lovely to see Holly back on the box. Your beautiful face has been missed. Welcome back. What a great job from Stephen Mulhern. Such a brilliant replacement." Now Holly has gotten her big TV comeback out of the way. It's been reported that she is presently looking to hone her image and relaunch her career as a solo star, after ditching her Queen of Daytime image. Experts say viewers saw a more grown-up, assertive Holly return to Dancing on Ice following her 3-month break from TV, and predict she could end up with her own show. As she stepped out on Sunday night in a dazzling sequin dress reminiscent of Marilyn Monroe, Holly took the lead as the more senior presenter to Stephen Mulhern. As one expert said, the Disney princess version of Holly has been put on ice. Holly quit her presenting role on This Morning last October and disappeared from view in the wake of an alleged kidnap plot, and it followed a tumultuous 13 months in which she and co-star Phillip Schofield were pilloried for not queuing to see the late Queen lying in state before he quit over an affair with a young runner. But PR experts say Holly's comeback proves her mettle. Brand and culture expert Nick Eade said, "There was a lot of anticipation about Holly's return, and having her back on our screens establishes her as a leading broadcaster in the UK. We didn't miss Phillip, and Holly didn't need him. The on-screen chemistry with Stephen was really good. It felt like it was her show. She owned the rink. She's not Queen of Daytime TV anymore. It looks like she's Queen of Prime Time. It felt like Holly had somehow matured, and I can see her branching into more serious stuff now. She's always been able to do light entertainment with serious topics on This Morning, and I can now see her doing documentaries or big sit-down interviews with stars, which would be really compelling viewing. Some people might have advised Holly not to do anything associated with Phillip, but she's a big part of Dancing on Ice and she's back where she belongs." And body language expert Judy James had some interesting observations. She said, "ITV might have cast Mulhern as the traditionally dominant, alpha male presenter, but the signals from Holly suggested she had in fact stepped up to the role Phillip Schofield would have taken in terms of leading the show. It suggests a new evolution in Holly's career, using presenting and status skills she has learned from Schofield." The wide-eyed, giggly Disney princess version of Holly seemed to have been put on ice like the celebrity skaters. She opened the show and she led the scenes while Mulhern provided the Fall Guy laughs, acting more like the comedy turn while Holly kept the show on track. Judy said, "Gone was Holly's wide-eyed innocent look, and her platinum hair was toned down in a move away from the blonde stereotype." She said, "Holly has long cornered the market in pseudo-infantile, cute body language, and it has been what has made her adorable to her fans. That wide-eyed look of gleaming innocence seems to have gone now though, having been subtly replaced by a more serious and authoritative look. There might have been a suggestion of vulnerability when she stood hand in hand with Mulhern at the start of this first episode of Dancing on Ice, but she soon launched into a rather statuesque and confident delivery. Her mic was held up close to her mouth, tilted at the kind of angle that singers use, to suggest she was the new star of the show, while one arm was held out to move in a splaying arc, as though greeting her legion of fans. She and Mulhern were clearly working up some on-screen chemistry, but Holly's signals of confidence increased when she was presenting alone, interviewing some of the celebrities. Judy said taking time away from TV could have given Holly time to reflect on a career blocked like a drain because Schofield showed no signs of budging from This Morning until his dramatic departure in May 2023. She added, "This could be Holly's relaunch moment in more ways than one, with a move towards being taken more seriously in the future." And PR guru Mark Borkowski said it must have been incredibly nerve-wracking for the mother of three to make her return to dancing on ice. He said, "She's been through a lot and it was good to see her back on the screen connecting with viewers. It can't have been an easy thing to do, but the fact she has returned shows what a professional she is." Unfortunately, her experiences show just what celebrities face when they are on TV. It's easy to forget they are human beings with feelings and vulnerabilities. So, to conclude, after ditching her princess moniker, the newly crowned queen of primetime doesn't look like she's going to disappear into obscurity anytime soon, with bosses insistent on shoving her incessant grin in our faces at every available opportunity. Yes, love her or loathe her, the Willoughby brand trundles along regardless, leaving many to wonder why. Blinkerhole believes we just might know the answer. Will it come out one day? Oh, we sincerely hope so. Please like and subscribe for more journeys through the Blinkerhole. For entertainment purposes only. Keep up to date with the latest UK news and TV entertainment and hit the join button. If you enjoy what we do and would like to support us, send us a super thanks. Official Blinkerhole merchandise is available in store.